She points upward. Dad, are we really alone? He smiles. He wants to answer, but he can't, because right now, somewhere on this planet, a giant dish the size of a stadium is listening. A space telescope, floating 1,000,000 miles from Earth, is staring into galaxies so far away their light left before dinosaurs existed. For over 60 years, humanity has been searching, listening, watching, waiting, and yet, nothing. No message, no visitors, no undeniable proof that we are not alone. In a universe so unimaginably vast, why has nobody answered? Let's try to picture just how big out there really is. If our sun were the size of a single orange, the nearest star to us would be another orange, over 2,000 miles away. And our sun is just one of over 100 billion stars in our galaxy alone, the Milky Way. Now here's the part that breaks the mind a little further. The Milky Way is just one galaxy. There are an estimated 2 trillion galaxies in the observable universe. Not stars, galaxies, each one holding billions of its own suns. If you tried to count every star in the universe, one per second, without ever stopping to sleep or eat, it would take you longer than the age of the universe itself just to finish counting the stars in our galaxy alone. Earth, in comparison, is a single grain of sand on a beach that stretches farther than light itself has ever traveled. So here's the question that has haunted scientists, philosophers, and dreamers for generations. If there are so many worlds, why haven't we found even one civilization? In 1950, a physicist named Enrico Fermi was having lunch with colleagues, casually discussing the possibility of alien life. Then he asked one simple question that would echo through science for the next 70 years. Where is everybody? Think about it this way. Our galaxy is over 13 billion years old. Even if intelligent life is rare, with billions of chances across billions of years, statistically, someone should have already had the time to explore, to expand, to reach us. Some civilization, somewhere, should have had a head start of millions of years. And yet the sky stays silent. This contradiction, a universe that seems built for life, yet appears completely empty of it, is known today as the Fermi Paradox. It isn't a theory, it isn't a proven fact, it's a mystery, and mysteries are where the best questions live. Scientists have spent decades trying to solve this, not with one answer, but with many possibilities. Let's walk through them one at a time. Maybe intelligent life is simply rare. Life itself might be common. Simple microbes, bacteria, perhaps even oceans full of them. But intelligence, the kind that builds telescopes and asks why, that may be an extraordinarily rare accident of evolution. Maybe civilizations destroy themselves. Every civilization that develops enough technology to reach the stars also develops enough technology to destroy itself. Through war, through climate collapse, through its own mistakes. Perhaps most civilizations simply don't survive long enough to say hello. Maybe advanced civilizations stop exploring. Perhaps once a species becomes advanced enough, it turns inward, into virtual worlds, into perfecting its own planet, into forms of existence we can't even imagine. Maybe conquering the stars stops being the goal. Maybe they communicate in ways we can't detect. We search using radio waves because that's the technology we understand. But what if a truly advanced civilization has moved beyond radio entirely, the way we move beyond smoke signals? We might be listening for smoke signals in a world of light. Maybe they exist in places we simply cannot reach. Space is not just distance, it's time. A signal from a civilization 10,000 light years away left its source before humans invented writing. Maybe they are already gone. Stars are born and die. Civilizations may rise, flourish, and vanish long before their light or their message ever reaches us. Maybe we have only just begun looking. Out of the entire history of the universe, we've been listening for less than a century. That is important enough to come back to, and we will. Each of these ideas is a possibility, not a proven fact. Scientists don't know which one, if any, is true. That uncertainty is exactly why this remains one of the greatest open questions in science. If questions like this make you stop, think, and see the universe differently, then you've found your place. Welcome to Need Beyond. Subscribe and join millions of curious minds as we explore the mysteries that lie beyond the ordinary. One incredible story at a time. Now let's uncover what happens next. There's one idea that unsettles scientists more than any other. What if the reason we see no one isn't because life is rare, but because something eventually stops it? Every time. Scientists call this idea the Great Filter. Imagine a long staircase. Each step represents something life must overcome to eventually reach the stars. Simple cells becoming complex ones, complex life becoming intelligent, intelligent life inventing tools, tools becoming civilizations, civilizations surviving their own inventions. Somewhere on that staircase, there might be a step so difficult, so dangerous, that almost nothing gets past it. And here is the unsettling part. We don't know if that step is behind us or still ahead. Have we already survived humanity's greatest challenge, or is it still waiting for us, somewhere in our future? Sit with that for a moment. Here is something almost nobody realizes. Humanity has only been seriously searching for extraterrestrial signals for about 100 years. Compare that to the age of the universe, nearly 14 billion years. If the entire history of the universe lasted one single year, with the Big Bang happening at midnight on January 1st, our search for aliens would occupy less than the final blink of an eye on the very last second of the very last day of that year. We haven't failed to find anyone. We've barely started looking. Now imagine something quietly extraordinary. Somewhere on a planet orbiting a star we've never named, there might be another sky, another night, another blanket spread across another hill, and on it, another small figure, not human, but curious in the same way, looking upward and asking their parent the exact same question. Are we really alone? We can't know if this is true. It's not a fact. It's a possibility. But it's a possibility that changes how small and how connected the universe suddenly feels. Maybe somewhere out there, someone is asking about us. So what is humanity actually doing about all of this? Giant radio telescopes scan the sky every second of every day, listening for any signal that doesn't belong, a pattern too precise to be natural. Space telescopes are now powerful enough to look directly at planets orbiting other stars, searching their atmospheres for gases like oxygen, the kind of gas that, on Earth, is made almost entirely by living things. Missions are being planned to fly past the icy moons of our own solar system. Places like Europa and Enceladus, worlds with oceans hidden beneath frozen shells, oceans that might, just might, hold something alive. We are no longer just hoping. We are actively searching, with better tools than any generation before us has ever had. But here's the idea that changes everything. What if the universe isn't silent because it's empty? What if it's silent because it's simply too big and time is too long? Two civilizations could exist in the very same galaxy, both real, both intelligent, both looking up and wondering, and still never meet. Not because of distance alone, but because they might rise and vanish millions of years apart from one another. Like two people standing in the same room, but at completely different centuries. The universe may not be empty. It may just be enormous, in space and in time. Are we really alone? This time there is no answer, only a long, quiet look at the sky. Because perhaps the greatest mystery isn't whether someone is out there. Perhaps the greatest mystery is whether two civilizations, separated by the vastness of space and time, will ever find each other. Tonight, when you look into the night sky, remember this. Every star you see is another sun. Many of those stars have planets. Some of those planets may have oceans. Some may have life. Some may have wondered about us, just as we wonder about them. The universe has kept its greatest secret for billions of years. Whether we are the first to uncover it, or simply the next to ask the question, may be one of humanity's greatest adventures.